I had to do a video today because I am so tired of coming across transgender novels that are this male sex object stereotype where trans women top, or there's a marriage and the dad of the cisgender male tells his son that, oh, she used to be a dude. Like, who lets these people publish these novels? Because they are so offensive and rude. Like, why does going to, I mean, I went through this book. It's called Trans in Law. And I am so annoyed because I was reading it, and I've never rolled my eyes so much reading a novel in my life. Like, I was pissed. I was reading this book, like, try to read to the end, try to lead to the end. I literally got 73% done with that motherfucker, and I was just like, bitch, I'm done. Because when she decided to turn this man over and fuck him, I was like, really? And it says it's written by a woman. I'm like, no, this has to be written by a man, because the way that this is written, it sounds like that stupid ass Shemale porn bullshit. Like, where? I am so tired. Like, as a intersex woman and a trans woman at that shit pisses me off. Like, I am tired of hearing men talk about some things that go in their butt, or, oh, I've never been topped before. Like, that shouldn't even be a question. It shouldn't even be brought up into a conversation. But I know there's women out there that consider themselves trans and top, and it's pisses me off because of the fact that we need to come up with like another word for them. Like, I feel like she-male works just fine for them. You can be trans and be a she-male. Like, if you top, you're a she-male. You're still trans, but you are a she-male, because we need a different category because of the fact that having them fucking dudes and then putting out this stereotype that all trans women fuck dudes or want their penis is fucked up. I mean, I read this book. I literally was flabbergasted at the fact that this book was so bad. I was just like, him questioning whether or not she's a woman or not shouldn't even be a factor. Like, I get there's guys like that out there. I get they try to, like, give us that, whatchamacallit, point of view or whatever, but it's irritating. I mean, who fucking cares whether or not she was a man at one point or not? If you have a fucking problem with it, you shouldn't be dating her. Shouldn't be looking at her. Shouldn't talk to her. Leave her the fuck alone. It literally was something that was taught when you were a child. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say shit at all. It pissed me off. I was so pissed. I was like, why? Why the fuck are we watching these people be bigoted? I mean, I watched a bunch of guys on a fucking YouTube video where I was looking for basically a music video of Sweetie and Nikki, what's her name? Nikita Dragon. I thought they had a music video or something, so I was curious. I was looking for it, only to find out that these guys came across them walking down the street, and they were hitting on her at first, and like, wait a minute, I've seen her before. That's a dude. And the guy's like, no, it's not. Like, yeah, it is. And go scroll it. And it's like, what about someone having the word transgender in there makes them the opposite gender, which they, because I noticed that none of you motherfuckers say shit about trans men. You don't say, oh, that's a girl still. No, you have the audacity to talk about trans women, though. That shit pisses me off. And having books where I literally have to search through like 30 books to try to find a good transgender novel. And the only ones that are any good are the ones that are trans men stories. Those are the only ones that are any good. And the only time that they're interesting is a lot of the time they're gay novels. But like, that's neither here nor there because I read a lot of those anyway. But like, what pisses me off is the fact that those are the only ones that are actually good, because you can't find any trans ones, because anything that's under the trans category happens to be this gender bending fetish style of writing. And I'm like, oh my God, why are y'all writing these? It's hard enough trying to live in this world as a trans woman than to have you guys writing and putting out more of that bullshit agenda for these men. Like, if they want, I literally say this all the time. If you need a woman to fuck you and you are going out your way to look for trans women, I've had a dude hit me up on after years, said the only reason he hits up girls like us is so that they have that best of both worlds. If they don't get the best of both worlds, why the fuck are they gonna talk to us? Because they could just go to a cis woman. I'm like, motherfucker, it's people like you that make it so goddamn hard for people like me. I may be intersex, I may have both, but I'm also transgender too. And watching you motherfuckers say that shit pisses me off. Like, y'all motherfuckers be like, oh, but you have both, so like, it doesn't affect you. Motherfucker, yes it does. It affects me. You talking about my sisters affects me because I'm still in that boat. And you guys need to calm that shit down. No one gives a fuck whether or not you have a dick fetish. If you have a dick fetish, go to a gay boy. He will show you how the dick works. There's no reason that we need to have these trans women doing this shit. It's irritating. It's different if you're a lesbian and you want to do that. Go ahead. Girl, do you. But don't keep letting these boys fuck up the fact that we're trying to make all this damn... we're trying to advance so far, but we're falling so fast because of some women that want to top. Like, what you do in your bedroom, but don't be out here. Like, I can't stand trans porn. I watched it for a bit. It was interesting. It was amusing. It wasn't sexually arousing. It was funny. But they really need to just stop because they're just giving us this agenda, this like male fantasy bullshit. And it's so annoying. I know you gotta do what you gotta do. Get your coin to do these surgeries. I know, baby. I know. But at some point, you just need to realize that porn is porn. What you like to do, enjoy with your porn, don't bring into real life. Because not everybody is with that shit. There should never be a point where you talk to a trans woman and ask, do you top or bottom? If you went to a cis woman and asked her if she topped or bottom, I bet you that bitch would have been like, I'm not a dude. So why the fuck you do it to trans women? Period. Be respectful. And stop writing these damn novels because it's hard enough just trying to read romantic novels and it's just like, I can't relate. So I try to find trans novels so I can relate. Understand the struggle. Because understanding a struggle of a white woman or a black woman that's cis don't work for me because we didn't go through the same shit. And they're like, oh, my life was hard. My mom didn't love me. Girl, I get it. But did your mom not love you because you had both genitalia or you were born the wrong gender? Did your mom not love you because of the fact that they kept trying to tell you you were a gay guy? Or that you're a man and you should love women and throw biblical shit at your face? Or try to have you exercise because they thought you had a demon in you? I don't think so. Whether you were straight or gay as a woman, you are fine. I don't give a damn how hard your life is. I don't give a damn. There's no way that your life has been harder than majority of these trans women out there. I know ain't nobody trying to hang you. Honey. Ain't nobody trying to hang you. Nobody's gonna not give a fuck about you if you die and just say, oh, there was no foul play as you're hanging from a fucking power line because you're cisgender. No. But if we're trans, oh, we got motherfuckers coming into gas stations at our job with a crowd of people calling us fags and beating our ass for no fucking reason, just for us existing. So Oh, and for you people that believe that the Bible says that gay is wrong and trans is wrong and all that, you do realize that that shit was edited by several people over the years. And one of them was because of the fact that the Vatican actually wanted them to stop gays happening because there was a lot of people dying at war and there was a lot of single women. So they were like, let's outlaw gay people so that we can get our coin. And get the women some men, and you're gay, so you're gonna have to fuck these women and have kids and shit. Anyway, that's actually what happened. But that ain't something they're gonna teach you in school. No, no. You have to actually go out of your way to look that up. But I bet you none of you will. None of you will. But that's just me. But I had to tell somebody because it's ridiculous. I am tired of these novels giving this false narrative and these men thinking that we're going to fuck them. Like, who wants the top? Like, seriously, I'm not going through all this to look this damn good. Growing these titties to fuck you. Like, it's different if it's a one-time thing. Like, I will say I know plenty of cis women that peg. Like, I'll peg a dude, that's fine. But that'd be like a holiday type shit, down the road type shit, you know? Like, I'm not gonna just do it. Like, no. Maybe. But, like, that is as far as that shit goes. For the most part, I'm more of a dominatrix type of bitch. I will more likely whip you, tie you up, and tease you until you are begging for more. That is me. But I'm not going to fuck you. Sorry. You guys really need to stop that narrative. I hate it. I can't stand it. And reading, it's making reading so irritating because I literally was trying to give that book so much credit, but I even looked at the comments to see if it was good. And no matter it saying that the women were commenting, no, there was no way women were commenting on that. That had to be men because I don't know any women that are reading about trans women fucking dudes. Sorry, don't believe it. Anyway, I'm done with this rant. If you like, comment, and leave. I have TikTok. I'll leave that in the description below. Facebook. I'm pretty much trying to get out there. So subscribe, you guys. Love you. Bye.